responsibly pay it off with fair housing. I think insurance companies, no, but they won't tell anybody. Insurance commissioners should recognize the fact that credit default swaps are insurance and make them put up reserves against them if they permit it at all, and put it on the books so we can all see it there. Three, just 5 points. And they go fast. You can see how fast they're going. Three, if I have time left over, I'll draw a quadratic. I don't think I actually did it backwards. Anyway, I think we should teach insurance companies that default risks are not uncorrelated random variables like deaths, like mortality is, and that if you buy a lot of correlated risks, you do not drive variance to zero. You drive it to the average covariance, as anybody can see by reading Chapter 6 of my 1959 book. Efficient diversification of investment, available on Amazon.com. It's the punchline. Ships in 24 hours. Tell the story of doing things which I'll tell my kids. Okay, I'm almost there. Had the Census Bureau or somebody make a census of the direct, what goes into what immediately, like what mortgages go into, immediately into a CMO, then take this information and give it to a think tank with computers and mathematicians and let them think the direct and indirect exposures that each of these pieces of paper have so that we can value them, so that the counterparties and the stockholders and the regulators, how can you supervise if you don't have any more idea what these pieces of paper are worth than anybody else has? Give it to the supervisor. Finally, as to the buying of the preferred stocks in the banks, well, if the banks, these are not voting, of course, good, but if the banks are still run in the same sloppy, lousy way, somebody's going to have to pay for those mistakes. Or to paraphrase an old joke, as Henry Paulson said to the banks, "I'm from the government, and I am here to help you."